How are you? Give me a second. Let me think of something. So yeah, and I'll tell you what I did with bow and arrow that finally is working. A second.
Don't stop what you're doing.
I need a wire. Okay, for my phone. It's insane the amount of cables, wires that this type of thing has. Whew, finally. All right, Nick. So it's fixed. It's fixed. As I posted, there was a problem on the switch. Stack number 2. The switch was not opening enough. So I think I got the switch fine, and I'm gonna give it a try to see if it's working fine. If the 500 point, the 3000 point, and the 5000 point is scoring well. I still have issue with player 2 awarding a game at 20,000 points, but I think that the most important thing was the scoring, the 500 point. So let's give it a try. So pretty much as player 1, the score that you're saying is only player 1. I'm just gonna play one player games. switch on the flipper. Yeah, the way how machine gun the flipper, I think that's just a gap for the flipper. Yep. Yeah, and you know, I totally forgot about it, so I was ready to go live, and it's like, that switch. But yeah, but that's easy. That's easy. But again, my concern was the scoring. 500 points issue. But I think now it's fixed. I'm not getting any of the noise, the coil that I was getting. Working the bones is working fine. All right, let me put down the music. Hold on. How about now? How about Nick? A bit better? Can you hear me better now? Or it's still too loud? Good, excellent, excellent. Go make you buy another EM. Do it. They're fun. You will pull your hair out of your head with an EM trying to figure it out. Hey Amanda, how are you? Thanks for joining us. So I guess it's working now. So yeah, so the things to do. It is the flipper, the end of stroke. And the funny thing though, a funny fact of this machine in particular is that it's missing one complete kicker from one slingshot. When I got the machine, that part is missing. So pretty much right now, I'm not sure if it's the left or the right, but one whole assembly it's missing. So I'm supposed to get the part soon, so I can put it. But other than that, I think it's fine. I think it's doing what it's supposed to do in gameplay. Your pin needs to be just a smidge steeper. Yeah. I mean, I know. Yeah, I mean, believe me. I mean, if you could see this room, it's a mess. It's a mess. And pretty much what I did, I just pulled this machine out of the place that I supposed to have it just to work. It's easier. But yeah, I mean, it's not stiff at all. Pretty much right now, I think that the levelers are almost flat. Working fine. I don't hear any relay like how it was before, like how I put it in that video. Yeah, it's just going fine so far, and it's weird really because again, before I store this machine, well, let me say store, it is that I just unplug it and put it back and didn't play. It was fine. It was perfectly fine. And actually, there's a stream on it. I think I streamed almost 3 hours straight, game after game, 4-player games, and it was fine. I unplug it and I forget about it for a while until it was time to prep it for. So it will take so the owner can take it away, and then that problem happened. So it's really weird. I'm good, Amanda. Thank you. So you just left Crafttown Monday. Good. I guess I'll see you tomorrow again, right? I will say that the playfield, I mean, there's a few wear spots. There's a few spots that are a little bit worn. But overall, it's fine. I mean, the machine is in good condition. The plastics are in good condition. The backlash is in good condition. The score reels are a little bit beat because of the paint. The paint of the numbers is just disintegrating. I was very careful when I cleaned them. Pretty much really with the tip just slowly going around, trying to go around the digits. And but still, I mean, you will really, like, I remembered some of them, you will just blow or just go past with your finger and the paint will just flake, you know, the paint of the reels. And so there's some digits that are like, if you're far, it's like, what number is that? As soon as you get closer, you can see the shade of the digit that was supposed to be there. But overall, the machine is fine. I remember also another thing the machine had was it was missing a complete spinner. A complete spinner was missing. The bumper caps were totally worn and burned, so it has new bumper caps. But everything seems to work. All the targets, I'm hitting all the targets and all the switches, and I think it's doing what's supposed to do. Again, I think the only pending issue that I have with it is just that a game is credits. at 20,000 points on player 2 only. So that's something that I might ask the experts, like, why is that happening? Why only on player 2, when you reach 20,000 points, a game is awarded, a credit is awarded. Players 1, 3, and 4, pretty much they work fine. I think I set up a credit free game at maybe at 170,000 maybe. I don't remember, but definitely not 20,000. So that's the only thing that I need to figure out why it's happening. Clear code playfield. Cool. Yeah, it's a fun game, this one. It's a EM. It's a classic. It's a classic Bali. Bali, not Bali. Now every time I say Bali, I think about you, Nick. Remember the Bollywood. The switch on the deep pop bumper, actually it's funny that you mentioned the spoon. The spoon at the deep pop bumper, it's kinda bent. Kinda bent really bad. I'm not sure if, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to replace that. Pretty much what I did with the pop bumpers. I cleaned every switch and I gapped them. But the spoon of that particular pop bumper is kind of like bad. So, I mean, if I'm going to cap the machine just for a little bit more, probably as a good citizen, I should replace that spoon. But as you know, working on a pop bumper, it's a pain in the butt. It is a pain in the butt. Hey Tom, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's because of the spoon. It's because of the spoon, David. Because obviously the plate, because if the spoon is not aligned, if it's like off to one side, so obviously the plate, I can see it from here, the plate is leaning one way. That means that obviously the spoon is leaning the opposite direction. So yeah, I'm aware of that. Hey Tom, but yeah, replacing a spoon is just like a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Because the thing is that once that you replace one, you want to replace four. You don't want to just leave one. So, I'm gonna talk to the owner tomorrow to see if he wants me. I'm not sure. Again, I still need the whole assembly for the slingshot. So, if I have to wait for that assembly, I should just replace the spoons and all the four bumpers if I'm getting the machine. And but I think that's it. And again, Nick, do you have an idea why I'm having that error that I just described before? That a credit gets awarded on player 2 when you reach 20,000 points? machine gun. Bally. Mikey, how are you, Mikey? It's alive. It's alive, as you can see. It's alive. It's finally scoring. It's supposed to score. Thanks to the help of Nick, another person also on the pin side that point me to the right place to look. The issue was at the score motor. So it was a problem with a couple of switches. And now it's fine. Yeah, it's working great so far. It's working great. And I love when you can rip that spinner. It's so nice. These two spinners are so nice. So Mike, I was commenting earlier that there's an issue with one spoon on a pop bumper on letter D. That is it's completely warped, the spoon of the pop bumper. That's why sometimes when you hit that bumper specifically, it doesn't do anything because it's a warped spoon. So as you know, there's the plate or whatever it travels all the way down to the spoon. So if the spoon is warped, obviously it will be leaning towards one side, which is what happened here. So I want to ask you if you want me to replace the spoon, and as I was saying earlier, if I'm going to replace one spoon, I should replace the spoon for the rest of the bumpers. I don't know if you agree. If you agree, I'll be happy to replace the spoons for the four bumpers. But that's your call, Mike. Oh, we're 100,000. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, here is something better. Alright, Mike. I'll get the parts and I will replace the spoons. Not a problem, man. One thing also, Nick, that I just noticed, and here's maybe something that you can help me to troubleshoot. As I said earlier, on player 2 only, an extra credit is given at 20,000 points. The settings of the machine is to give a credit to 120,000 points. And I just noticed because I have 120,000 points and a credit was awarded. So that means that it's set to 120,000. So pretty much player 2 is giving up a game 100,000 points exactly before. So what do you think? What do you think it is the problem on the 100,000 point relay for player 2? Maybe. Or if any other reviewer have an idea, that'd be great. All right, I'll bet. I'll check that. I'll check the switches as usual. Hey Mike, do you have a chance to get that slingshot assembly? I know what you mean, that I need to put the machine a little bit steeper. There. The bonus, and since you're getting an extra 1,000 point drain. Really? I didn't notice. Alright, so I'll check the bonus. I'll check the bonus wheel. It could be a compensation 1,000 points, Nate. Come on. I will check if that happened on player 1 only or for the 4 players. Notice one light is blinking for vibration. John, thank you for the bits, man. Thank you. Appreciate, man. appreciate the love, man. Thank you very much. Thank you again, man. That's awesome. All for the love of pinball. I really love how the bonus gets built up with the spinner. Alright, it's a funny thing here happened. The wire of the spinner just went up on the revolution. Let's see. I hit it with the actual wire and just push it out. Yeah, I heard the 100-point relay going mad. It was fun. It was good. So far it works good. Stop the spin. Well, we max the bonus, right? So in the letter B, we get double bonus. Oh. Get I am, buy I am, buy I am. Yeah, I think pretty much on the queue, I think I'm gonna start working this week on Adam's Family. I'm gonna work on that one. And I think my next EM project is Wizard, which is sitting next to me. And that will be a nice project actually. The playfield is perfect. The playfield of that Wizard is perfect. So when that happens, I'm gonna make a stream, a tech stream, which it's funny how I do it, because I will actually wear a camera on my forehead, and so it's like POV view. Although at the end of the stream, I end up with a big mark on my forehead because I have the camera here. And but it's cool though. It's cool. I think I did that with, I think it was this game actually. When I was rebuilding the spores, I think I had a camera on my forehead. So that was cool. It was cool. Just to see where my fat finger's going. So good. So far, so good. I want to break the machine so I can see any other problem. Yep, not one gate shot, just yet. Just yet. Alright, so the gate is open. And the ball is gone. Gone. Oh. Trying to hit the center target. Yeah, this is what I was telling you about the numbers. Number 3 now. Like what? Alright, so get this open. Nope. Nope. Just gave 2,000 on that 1,000 point drain. Doesn't have enough and probably your return spring. It's a lot of return. 2,000 on that 1,000 points. You're talking about the bonus wheel, right? probably needs another turn. Probably. Or I'll double check. I'll double check the springs. Alright, yep, the bonus unit. Noted, Nick, thank you. Yep. Oh, it's actually clean. So I remember I cleaned up the whole bakelite wheel, the switches. So I'm sure it's just a spring. So I remember, I mean, it has new springs if I remember correctly. So probably just need another turn. So I replace the center spring and the spring of the return ones, the coils. So I'm sure it's only just one turn more on the spring. A shot to the gate, but it was close. 1,000-point relay. The 1,000-point score rail. All right. Points to be done. That one. What that time is shorter. Oh, please, please go ahead. What's going on with 1,000 points? I mean, it's not scoring. Ernie Most. Hey, Pete Pinocchio, how are you, man? Thanks for stopping by. What's the issue with 1,000-point reel, Nick? I see it move it fine. All irony. No. No. That gate. Damn gate. Okay. Kevin Myers, how are you, Kevin? Thanks for stopping by. Ah. Ball is fierce. I flew under the spinner. Gates open. Yeah, I know, Nick. It's elusive. It is a nice bow and arrow, Kevin. This hopefully one day will make it to Craft Town. So yeah, soon it will be there. Yeah, we need another EM. I agree. It can go next to freedom. The gate is just sitting there. Come on, machine. Get into the gate. Ah. Jeez. Yay! We finally made it to the gate. Finally made it. It was like a cheap shot, but it's okay. Alright. Oh man. So yeah, so the gate works. The gate works, and he awarded me 3,000 points. So it works. Some bonus. Bonus. Weird. Why weird? I made a lot of points, man. It's super fast. I mean, I can check later the timestamp to see what happened. 12. Have a good night, Ernie. Thanks for stopping by, man. The gate again. Yay! 3,000 points for going into the gate. Andrew Pankos, how are you, man? Thanks for stopping by. So good. There it is. Back to the gate. Yo. Thanks for stopping by, Andrea. You left early on Saturday, by the way, man. I don't remember. You didn't want to stay and hang with the rest? Hey Tanner, how are ya? Hey Mikey, how are you, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Bow and Arrow is a good game. It's a great game. And one of the reasons that I'm streaming is because I had an issue with the scoring, and Nick and another person at Pinside helped me to troubleshoot, and I think it's working. I had an issue with the 500 point and the 5,000 point scoring, and so a couple of hours ago I just fixed it, and pretty much just testing it if the issue is gone, and it seems that it's gone. It seems that now the scoring is fine, and I think now Nick is just looking at what other issue might have, but pretty much I think are just details at this point. I think. Pinballer, and the reason you're not seeing him, well, the only reason you're seeing him on this chat here is because he's on Facebook. You are on Twitch, so that's the reason. That's the reason. So, pretty much, what you chat, if you're on Twitch, you will only see the Twitch chat. If you're on Facebook, you will only see the Facebook chat. If you're on YouTube, the same. But if you see at this particular screen, you will see the three chats combined. That's the reason. But Andrew pretty much is on Facebook. Yeah, I think because the majority are right now on Facebook, that's the reason you're not seeing it. I'm not using XSplit, I'm using OBS, and I think it's a combination of Restream. I'm using Restream pretty much to stream 3 platforms at the same time. So I think that's why it's a combination of Restream and Streamlabs that in conjunction pretty much it will bring the 3 platforms together, not only to stream out, but also the chat will bring them together. But yeah, but the drawback is that at the stream is the only place where you can see all the 3 chats combined. They're still working on an app, or not an app, actually not an extension, that whenever you type someone types something on Facebook, you will see it also reflected on Twitch and vice versa. So pretty much they're just trying to merge everything together, but still in the works. Pinballer, hey, how are you? As EMs go, pretty much what I have right now, it's this bow and arrow, jumping jack here on my left, Captain Fantastic over there, and Wizard, Bali Wizard, and Mars Trick right now. So yeah, so how many they are? I think there's 5 EMs right now. So yeah, so pretty much on the chat, if you see people that have that tiny icon on their left, that means our Twitch. I mean, those are Twitch chatters. If the name doesn't have an icon on the left, that means our Facebook. And I do believe that if the icon for YouTube is a little red, I think it's a different icon also that can be easily distinguished. So yeah, it's just a mess of people all together. trying to bring all the communities together. Yeah, Restream is actually very nice. It's a very nice application because pretty much it allows you to restream on several platforms at the same time. So that's very nice. It's very, very nice. And pretty much the only reason that I do it is just to try to bring pinball to different communities. I mean, the Twitch community, the Facebook community, and the YouTube community. Because right now, pretty much, there are several streamers on Twitch, but I haven't seen honestly on YouTube Gaming, and obviously on Facebook Live on their gaming section. There is not. I think I am the only one that stream real pinball on Facebook Gaming. And even though still there's no official category on Facebook about pinball, I mean there are all these computer games, of course, but there's no pinball. I already sent a message to the guys of Facebook Gaming, like, come on, open a category for pinball. Cannot be everything computer games. So who knows? Because there's people that enjoy pinball, but they don't want to go to Twitch, and I can understand perfectly. But they're here on Facebook, and there's people on Twitch that they just don't want to go to Facebook or to YouTube. So what I did, I just combined my streaming to output in the 3 different places. Pinball. I'm located in Baltimore, Maryland. That's where I am. Baltimore, Maryland. Where is damn cold? Regarding the occasional missing 1,000 points, only happened in the bonus circuits. However, the bonus circuits is anything, but also check your 9th position switch on the. Oh boy, 9th position on the 1,000 reel. Could swear carry over twice now. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's easy to check on the 1,000 reel. That's easy. That's and pretty much either the switch just too tight. You know, the leaf of the switch too tight. That's easy. Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, I'll take a look at the bonus, wheel. think now that I'm going to rebuild the bumpers, I'll be working under the hood, and I'll take a look at it. But I think my next stream I will make it on Demolition Man. So I was talking to a friend over the weekend, and we were talking about Demolition Man and how you make combos and blah blah blah. So he said that I should try as a goal to make 100 combos in one game. And I think that the most combos that I have ever done on a game, and I think it was around 60 or 55 combos. So I'm gonna try to attempt that, to make 100 combos in one game. And I know I'm going to get sore on my forearms and my fingers. But I'm gonna attempt to do that, to get 100 combos, because he said that once that you hit 100 combos, the scoring goes just crazy. I mean, it goes crazy already with combos. And Andrew, you might know this, or maybe someone else. Do you recall how much is the value for a combo on Demolition Man? I think it's 10 million, if I'm correct. And then if you do it with a trigger, which is double, so it's 20 million. So I'm going to attempt to do that on Demolition Man, to get 100 combos. And I think another thing, once that I finish with Adam's Family, also I want to try to get 100 bears, so I can get to the super bears. I think it's called super bears or something like that. Again, once that you reach 100 bears. For Adam's Family, I need to be sure that the coils of the flippers are good. I'm replacing the coils for the flippers. I'm rebuilding the flippers for the coils, and so hopefully that will be easier to make the shots, to make the bears. Kevin Myers, you haven't played Demolition Man here. Don't be a hater. Oh yeah, or Marstrek or Captain Fantastic. I don't know. I mean, it will depend how the day is going. I mean, just because I have my rig here in this room and Demolition Man is in the other room, I might just flip it, and I have here, I have Captain Fantastic, and I have Jumping Jacks and Paragon. So I don't know. It depends, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, the reason I want to try, and just to see the scoring. That's all, pretty much. And so yeah, so I think it's 10 million per combo. I think it's 10 million. So I think 100 combos will be 1 billion. 1 billion on the combos. But if it's double, if I do it with the triggers, it will be 2 billion. 2 billion just on bonus on combos. That would be awesome. And if I get the multipliers, that will just crazy. Yeah, man. Have you ever been here, Kevin? You have been here, right, on my tournaments? You have been here. So you have played Demolition Man here before. Yeah, trigger all day. Yes, I know, but the problem is that after a while, I mean, believe me, when I stream Demolition Man, which is again is like 3 hours of straight Demolition Man, 4-player games of Demolition Man for 3 hours, dude, the tips of my fingers become like so sore. I mean, like almost blistering of pressing, and yeah, and also, I mean, it's a lot of muscle memory, a lot of it. The way how you time, Usually how I do is go to the center, then go to the right run, center right, center right, center right. And I think I post a clip when I did, I think 10 combos like that. So 10 combos, that means like, no, it wasn't 10. I think it was 8 combos. So that means there were 16 shots, one after the other, one after the other, ramp after ramp, ramp after ramp, ramp after ramp. So yeah, it gets tired after a while. And obviously, as time progresses, your reaction time gets slower, at least with me. Alright, I need to add more credits. And I don't remember on this guy, where was the switch? How I add the credit here? I don't remember, where was it? There it is. Honk honk. Boy, if it's loud. Where's the switch? Alright, I'm gonna put just 20 more games. I got blister on my fingers. Sacrifice more just for the stream. Yeah, agree. Give me a second. I need to step to the bathroom for a sec. Give me a sec, please. Oh, it's getting cold out there. Alright, so we have 20 more games to go before calling the night. Hopefully these games will go fast. Alright, Kevin, have a good night, man. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If the weather cooperates. I think it'll be fine for tomorrow night. I think we're getting snow until Wednesday. So another snow day. So if you have kids and your kids are having a snow day, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. I know it's a pain in the butt. just because of the way how the camera is pointing to the score. That's the only reason. That's it. I mean, I could play 4 games, but it won't be fun because you won't see the scores of the other 3 players. But that's the only reason. Sign. Oh, I tilted. Damn it. I tilted. Okay, so the tilt works. Tilt works. Rage tilt. No, you haven't seen me a rage tilt. You. No. Usually I don't rage tilt. Yeah. I will. Usually on modern games I will tilt more often than on EMs. I will try to make like dead saves, which is a big no-no to do. They're not cool. I will do dead saves on Ghostbusters just because that machine hates me. So I will try to avoid brain. Ball. So the extra ball works. I mean, at least it's on the glass. Alright, so the extra blow works. 150,000. Nope. No. Got it. Oh, nice ball, yeah, nice ball. 180,000 points. Good. Not bad at all. Not bad. All right. Oh boy. The extra ball leak again, and there it goes. Stop the spinner! Alright, Squeak, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. We'll catch up later, man. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, Nick, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by, and again, thanks for your help, man. Figuring out the issue that I have with the score. But thanks again, man. Have a good night. We'll see you later. on, extra games. I don't think I'm gonna play now. Now I have 22 games. Yeah, I think what time is it? Alright, so it's midnight. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna play just a couple of more games and then call it a night because yes, like most of the people have to work tomorrow. Sometimes the spinner will get in the upper position. Kill the magic of the spinner. Nope. Spinner. Come on, get the ball. Yeah, John, fix the game. Fix the game. This game was broken, wasn't working. Now it's working. Yeah, I know it takes time and you need to be in the right mood to fix IEM, and I understand you. Yeah. But yeah, you should fix it. You should fix it. It's a fun game sometimes. What a waste of work. I think that's it, guys. Oh my god. I think that's it. That was good. It was a good game. Good series of games. So again, I think the machine is working fine now. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So I think we're good. There are a couple of minor issues that I need to work. It seems that I'm going to replace the spoons from the pop bumpers. So at least one of the letter D works. There's a bulb that is just blinking upon vibration, so that's a loose bulb in the socket. But I think it's good. I think it's good. There's an issue with the 100,000 points on player 2 that I need to revisit that, but it doesn't affect the gameplay at all. So I think the machine is pretty good. It's done. It's done. But that's it, guys. I think that's it. I think we streamed for what, like almost 2 hours. We're shy of 2 hours. I have time for one more game, actually. One more game. One more game before turning this off. It's really getting cold here. Really getting cold. This is like my workshop. So yeah, do there. Easy, Tiger. Easy. Get there. No. Yeah, I was supposed to be on the gate. Oh shit. Alright, that's it. Alright guys, well, thanks again for everybody to stop by, and I think I'll be back probably on Wednesday. Again, I'm not sure when I'm going to stream, depends how lazy I feel to move my rig or not to the other room. If I move it to the other room, probably I will play some Demolition Man and trying to get 100 combos. So that will be like the goal. Let's see if I can achieve that. And but yeah, anyway, let's have fun at the end. But then, thanks everybody for stopping by, and we'll catch up later. And thank you, and see ya. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.